Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Ultralight stream with your host, Power Hammer Time. Shake a hand, shake a hand. Playing fast and light. Let's get started. Oh, come on. Where's my thing? Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Unless it did work. Hold on. Volume check. I guess it didn't play, so here we go.
Hey! Budget increase, mustache. Thank you very much.
Your mustache makes you look like a bitch.
Shouts to Devil Artemis on YouTube. I can't spell that. Recently found their videos. Hella funny. Recommended. High quality Blender animations. Dragon Ball Z parody. With an added Kermit the Frog that you just heard. That was Kermit the Frog.
It's time for the breakdown. It's time for the breakdown.
But I do need to adjust my setup a bit. Usually I'm using a gamepad, so I sit in a different place. My microphone's set for there. But today I'm using my keyboard. Oh, no, hold up. Which is a different position. Okay. FTL. Hella positive ratings on Steam. Difficult to say the least. I suck at it. At least 50 runs. Have not beaten the flagship. Common, so my friend Stinky T would say. I also don't know if there's music in the game. I've long since turned it off or forgotten about it. Regardless, Pretzel music player, which gets worse every day. I am frustrated with its interface. It is so sloppy right now. How come when I have it smaller than maximized, the icons stack on top of each other, not on top of each other, a stack in a vertical line with huge icons, ridiculous sized. This is unoptimized. This is not good. This is why I don't pay for the service. That and it's way overpriced. Someone should be doing what they do for cheaper. I would even take less songs overall. You don't need a gigantic library of like yodels and folk tunes. Hit me with some bangers. Find some artists that are good, work cheap, put them on. Shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, here's some free stuff. I think it's like lo-fi, which should fit the jam, fit the scene. I forgot to start a timer. Let's call that 3 minutes for safety. And we'll get started. Okay. FTL, if you've never seen it before, I don't have the time to fully explain it. I have 2 ships unlocked. I want to see this layout be real quick. Plus with the heavy lasers, shut up. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Anti-personnel, but 1 crewmate, so it's all robots. Yeah, they need that. Ooh, that's scary. I won't explain. I'll just, we're going for the kestrel. And I'm going to turn down Pretzel Music Player because I'm going to be narrating things and I need to hear my thoughts. That was only 25%. I couldn't hear my own thoughts. I used to think my hearing was bad or I just like blew out my ears at an early age. I no longer think that because absolutely every single piece of media that's created is way too loud all the time and I don't know why. Sure, I could turn down like my maximum volume, but still, my point being, I would have to turn down the maximum volume, which should just be in a safe, tolerable, negative 10 decibel peak. Whatever, I'm no scientist. Okay, I'll read, because I'm nice. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Y'all don't need tips. I read the tip. Continue. So this my ship, this my crew. We got Williams, we got Mr. Booga, and we got O'Regan. O'Regan? O'Regan. Let's see. Mr. Booga's working engines. O'Regan's working weapons. And today our captain is Captain Willems. And we're gonna move on. Here's the map. It's just the first sector. And my goal is to get here, but I have to jump point to point. Stores here, and I want to visit it, but I want to get more currency first. This is scrap, this is currency. I want to get more money so when I get there I can buy stuff. A lot of stuff, or good stuff at least. I'm sorry, I forgot to narrate that one. I pretty much just said you ran into an automated ship. This is an automated ship. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt wards the fleet of your position. Which isn't like the worst thing in the world, but let's not let that happen. Gonna power up my weapons. I got the Artemis, I got my burst laser. Targeting the shield with my missile because it should pierce the shields, and then we'll go for, let's see, the weapons. They also have a drone, which is this beam drone right here. You'll see it shoot a laser beam here in a second. But it is prevented. Its damage is prevented. There is music. Ew. I can't hear the sounds though. That's weird. Like there'd usually be a. Cool. Okay. Back to it. Yeah, I should be able to hear this, but I don't know why I can't. Check in on the thing. Yeah, that should be working. I don't know why it isn't. Did I? Maybe. No, I was just playing today. I didn't move any sound things, but I'm checking my volume panel right now. I forgot the word for it. No? Volume mixer, that's the one, sorry. No, it's full bore, full go. Huh. I'm gonna close and reopen the game real quick because it's like so easy to do. Why not do it? Can't play anyway. I don't care if Steam Cloud didn't have time in the 3 seconds it took me to reload the game. To sync. Sync these nuts. Thank you. Now I get my do-do-dos. It just needs a restart. So now that you can hear it, you can see the laser drone doing its thing, trying to get through my shields, but lasers can't go through shields. And now that my weapons are charged, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot on that drone system. But I actually need to hit its engines because it's trying to escape. It's doing an FTL jump. You don't have to worry about ships jumping when they can't fly. Big brain moment. I'm gonna go here this time. Still not going to the store yet, although it is my destination. After a short time, you receive a message. Hello, I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. This region is quite dangerous, and our ship is not well armed. You're telling, actually no, you got 2 guns, you'd be fine. But we're gonna do it because we're nice people, even though it could be a trap, you never know with these things. I wish he was paying me more. This is just 1 fuel cell. So it better be like right by me. And it's not, that's rude. I'm upset with these people. Shite. I can go to the store, but I'll likely be caught up to the rebel fleet. I could just, I guess, revisit this planet. I'd be fine. Yeah. You never know when you're gonna see a store again, so go when you can. Get your stuff, and anti-bio beam. Ooh. Ideally, I'd want this Hailbird beam, but I can't afford it, and I have nothing to sell. So we're just gonna stack up on fuel, missiles, fix my hull, call it good. Call it great. That was just everything I needed. This is the rebel fleet pursuing me. You see the warning area, which is where this area will take up the next turn. If I was still here at the time, I would be attacked by a ship, not the flagship. Just a rebel ship, and at that point, you're better off running away than trying to fight them because the rewards are always 1 fuel cell on some. Since you're in enemy territory, you don't really have time to scavenge up all their scrap and check their hull for stuff and things. Regardless, you come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirates. Stay out of this fight, and we'll make it worth your while. You can accept the bride, get 3 fuel, 1 robot, 11 scrap. I don't even use robots. I don't plan on using robots. I would on a different ship, but this ship ain't the one. 11 scrap is shite. I would end up with $20. We're gonna be a hero and attack that pirate ship. I don't even need reward. I just need more than 11 scrap, bro. So, missile at your shields, laser at your weapons. A standard start, I would say. Unless someone's trying to escape. Then you hit their engines. ASAP. Sure, I can label out all the parts of the ship. Engines, oxygen, weapons, medical? I'll call it medical. Shields, security, doors. Did we just call that doors? Was I paused that whole time? I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's just doors. Sensors. That is security. Sensors. You've proved a sufficient match for the pirates. They're powering up their FTL drive and trying to get away. Fine. Our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. See, look at them offering me things. And stealth weapons? That's actually pretty good. This overall... Ooh, 8 missiles? Hold up. No. You don't understand the value that they're trying to get me. It's a pretty sweet bribe here. Forget the fuel. Fuel's like so basic. 8 missiles is at least, what, like 36 scrap? And that's being generous, saying a missile would cost 4. Probably costs like 6. Ooh wee. And then you just, yeah, we're accepting your bribe. This fight's over. Congratulations. We're done here. I'm still paused. I shouldn't be. Ooh, hold up. Hey. Ghost in the Daylight? Yeah, we gotta like that song. Put that in my likes, coach. Just for this stream, I'm gonna stretch out the now playing, or at least I'm trying to. Yeah, that looks sloppy, but I could just shrink it down later. Or not at all. Yeah, as soon as I put my gamepad back up there, I would shrink it. We're done here, we're moving on. We are gonna go to this place in distress and make this jump here, then here, then here, then here. Okay, yeah, that's a good plan. Keeps me progressing forward away from the rebel fleet. And I'm going to new places. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. Alliteration right there was neat. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help! We're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. I could either help them, giant alien spiders are no joke. That's true. But at the same time, if I lose a crew member right here, which I think is the repercussion of that going poorly, I would probably restart my run. Losing a crew that early is no joke. But at the same time, we're going to do this. Your crew slowly creeps up on a cluster of the creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn and charge. However, your team stays in control, and before long, you've beaten them back. Contact station owners. They're thrilled with your success. Offer you a reward. That's not a great reward. The pirates reward better. The pirates gave me hella missiles. Hella missiles is going to keep us going for like 4 sectors, at least. You stumble across a rebel ship distributing supplies to a local civilian colonies. It's probably not anything military grade, but every little bit helps. I can attack the rebels. I can wait and steal the supplies from the civilians. We're attacking the rebels. I ain't no beach. As I said in my opener, they said the bitch word so well. I can't imitate it without hearing it first. Again, that's Devil Artemis. I ripped it from you. I'm sorry. Except I'm not. I'm putting you on. And it doesn't matter. Because nobody's going to see this and then go look up Devil Artemis on YouTube. So you're welcome. Did I read this? I read this. We're attacking the rebels. Always attack rebels. And give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Back. Weapons already charging. Attack that. Attack this. Then we just wait. I could turn on auto fire, which would allow my weapons to immediately shoot at, whatever I targeted last. But when using missiles, it's not a great thing to do to have your missile supply just like automatically going out. When you use a missile, you want it to be for like shield piercing, get the fight started, and then I can clean it up with this laser here. Speaking of laser here, they're likely repairing their shields, so we're just going to shoot them. I mean, if I was them, I would repair my shield first. And if I shoot the shield room while they're inside, it does damage to the crew. You can tell they are in the shield room as the icon went from red to orange. A less critical state. Back to a critical state, and with the rebel ship destroyed, you take the time to collect what little scrap remains. They had already made their delivery to the civilians. That's fair. You know what? I'm gonna leave these civilians alone. I should have stole from these. Okay. You make two preparations to leave. Is that grammatically correct? We'll roll with it. One of the civilian leaders contacts you. That rebel was our sole source of supplies. You have doomed us all. Well, at least I didn't rob you direct. I let them deliver supplies. Call me Maui, because I believe what you meant to say was, you're welcome. Oh, I believe the words you're looking for are, you're welcome. Something like that. Dang it, I mucked up that reference. I ain't too mad though. Go watch Moana, it's a great movie. They better pay me well. If they jump me now, I'm gonna be so distraught. Shortly after you arrive at the ship, you were escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a reward. Not a great reward. If I could shoot you, I would. Just letting you know. This is how you upgrade your ship. Whenever you're safe, you can press that button to see your systems. All this is just power distributed across systems, 3 in weapons, 2 in shields, 2 in engines, etc. Subsystems do not take power from the reactor, as you can see from the description on the right. I generally upgrade my shields first and let that 2-hit barrier carry me through most of the game, because that just works. So we're gonna do exactly that, put 2 upgrade into shields. I don't know how to say that better. Upgrade shields by 2 levels, that's better. And add 1 power bar to my reactor. Just making sure I could afford a second one. I'm gonna go ahead and afford that second one. And power those shields up to 2. That's just safety. Dang. Look at all those options. Okay, I want all those options. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the rebels' advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it is trying to avoid notice. Hail them! The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trad. Let me think about that. That's definitely not valued on my end, but if I went ahead and did this now, I probably don't have to buy fuel for at least 5 sectors, and that's pretty dope. I'm quite stacked on fuel already. You know what? That's the key. I'm stacked on fuel already. This doesn't benefit me as much as it hinders me. I need all the missiles I can get. It's not worth going to a store. I don't have 4 scrap. We're out. Or I gotta deal with whatever's here. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. A ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. You can purchase fuel from here. 1 fuel for 2 scrap. I think that is a fair deal. It's probably better on my end. I only have 4, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And now we're jumping to the next one. My end game of here, I have to make my way 1 by 1. So a civilian sector or a pirate-controlled area. We're actually gonna go pirate-controlled. I'm sure there's a difference of what loot or pickups or events can happen per sector. I don't know them. I've never tried to take note of that, and it matters, but it doesn't matter enough for me to learn it. So I'm just gonna keep going, just making calls as I go. A few years ago, this region was bustling with trade activity. Now it is overrun with bandits and marauders. You should tread lightly here. No, I won't. Tread lightly, my foot. Tread these nuts, boy. Or don't. That sounds weird. A small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. I will give you 2 fuel for whatever reward you want to give. You give them the fuel. Thank the gods, we can finally get out of here. We're jumping straight home, so take this extra weapon. We don't need it. We hope. Hopefully. That's a pretty dope looking... Ooh, okay, hold up. Talk to me. Check the differences. 1 power, 3 power, 11 seconds, 20 seconds. Both the missiles. Normal damage. 2. Huh. I'm sorry, is this even good? Oh, I need to read the top part. The top part makes it fun. 2 shots per charge at the cost of 1 You, sir, go right over here. This is my new everything. I think this is my first time having power. So this is noise. All power to the Pegasus missiles. That's gonna be so hot. Okay, thank them. What are y'all, slugs? Thank those slugs. Good slugs. Slugs are a pretty good race to have as part of your team because they have innate, mental abilities, so they're able to detect where the enemies are on the enemy ship, which is helpful if you are considering teleporting into their base and just killing the people inside, which is a better way to get scrapped since the ship's intact. But you all, generally, at least for the starting ship, well, no, always for the starting ship. For the Kestrel, you gotta buy the teleporter, and humans aren't great at fighting. I would ideally want a mantis, a race of the mantis kind and the rock kind. Hopefully you'll see those down the road. We'll just keep going. This is a shit offer to me. This is an absolute bad offer. Bye. Jump in. Always trying to take the one with the most options. I think this is 3 and 3 each. And then we end up over meow, meow, meow. Ooh, yeah, we're going. You arrive to find a small research station putting out a distress signal. There's no response to your hails. Dock with the station. You dock with the station and see a frantic person banging on the airlock door. Once inside your ship, he drops to the floor saying, "My friends, they've gone insane. They're coming!" You hand him a blaster and turn to see a number of people charging towards the ship. Prepare for a fight. Alright. This is my bread and butter. I know exactly what to do here. We're going 3 humans, 2 medical. We'll let the EG guy do what he's doing there. And we are going to invent the ship. Open all the doors, keep these closed. And hope for the best. When you can, fight in the air. Fight in the medical. Always. I'm gonna have to get this guy out and into medical because they're not fighters, they're engineers. But I need someone to win their fight first. But I also have to take him through voidness. Secure this area, send 1 person out. Williams, you out. What's his name? Vivimord, you're in. And now that they're winning fights, take these 2 to navigation. You're funny for that. And now that everything's pretty much contained, closing all the doors, get my oxygen levels back up. Well handled. One of the tips of the game when you restart, or I guess play more than 1 in a day, sometimes you get a tip. More to just say, sometimes you get a tip. And I guess the best tip I've gotten so far was if you're having trouble with people boarding your ship, vent out everything but medical. the AI will instinctively head that way, and you can just fight them while healing, and it makes everything so much easier. You'll never lose a fight inside of medical. There's no way someone's gonna outdamage healing in this game. Attacks ain't fast enough. We're going straight to distress. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as... I know it's refugee, by the way. I like saying refugee. I'm trying to remember where that's from. What does refugee mean? Regardless, it looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communications seem to be down. Prepare to board and investigate. Let's do that. The ship is completely abandoned. There's no trace of crew or any cargo. Mystified, you leave the ghost ship and continue on. Boo! That's a shit suck. Let's see. I would ideally like to at least touch the nebula area because that will slow down the rebel fleet's progress for one turn. And one turn makes a difference in this game. Not that I would know. I've never finished a run. But at the same time, I want to get to the store. It links up to the exit, so I can safely travel these 3 nodes. At any time, I could retreat to the store and hit the exit. Just saving jumps to do exactly that. You find a mercenary for hire at this beacon. Your unique skills can sometimes prove to be useful. I'm fighting the ship. I'm super fighting the ship. Fuck y'all. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. They only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Let's do just that. More shit on your shields, dude. Hope you like shit shield sandwich. And you're going to work shields, my guy. Get off those subsystems. Save everybody's place, and at any point I can hit enter to send everybody back to where they came from. Get dunked. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we switch power here, and I'm charging that up, and we're gonna hit weapons. That's just great hull damage. Like, they might fix their shields in that time, but they won't. But that was just so good damage. Like, now they're gonna want to go fix your weapons too. Split time. Boom, boom, boom. Might have got the same way. Oh. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap material. I got 2 missiles for that. I'm up 1 missile since being in this area. Look at it. I generally upgrade. You know what? Subsystems are nice. I do like seeing the enemy interior, but I could also achieve that by having a person man the station. But I don't have any people to spare right now. We're gonna upgrade the engine. I'll eventually put power in. No, I need that 1 extra power in my reactor to power Pegasus, which let's go ahead and set that as default. Damn, 2 stores, my G. My cup runneth over. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful material while we wait for the FTL drive to recharge. We are definitely exploring the asteroid. Scans reveal a number of asteroids with useful compositions. You extract some fuel. Beautiful. I didn't need fuel, but here's some fuel. Look at that. Look at me being invited. Hit store number 1 because I have the time. A few small ships are visible on the vid screen, and you almost activate weapons targeting. However, sensors indicate they are simple, honest merchants. The pirates must be making you jumpy. You message them asking about the wilds. Yeah, I got. Dang. I really need the crew teleporter, but as you can see, I only have 13 scrap to give. And they don't have any of the people I would want to get. A Zoltan provides energy to the room they're in, and this Engi is engineer type. Engi? I'm gonna go with Engi. Engineer type, faster pairs, bad at combat. I ideally would buy a crew teleporter, and some stores sell like a cloaking system. I need both of those to have a chance at the final fight, which is like a 3 to 4 stage thing that I'm never prepared for.
Look, you and me on the Charles River.
And look at missiles cost 6 each. They gave me like 8 missiles that one time.
Never felt that before.
This is weird. I'm skipping this. Okay, don't talk anymore. That was weird. Whispering in my ear and stuff. I didn't like that. 2 missiles or fix my hull and 1 missiles. 2 missiles. There's an achievement I'm looking to get where the Kestrel loses all but 1 bit of its hull and then heals all the way back up. And if I get that, I get a new layout for the Kestrel, which may be one of the deciding factors of me being able to beat the flagship. I can't verify anything because I'm not looking it up. You arrived at the long range. I read this before. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. That's a shit offer, dude. Y'all benefit too much. Bye. Make better offers. What's wrong with people? Making shit offers. Yeah, we out. I'm out. I could have went to that store, but I only have 1 scrap, and I'm better off not seeing what I'm missing out on. NG controlled is probably where I should go. I'm looking for a Mantis. I'm looking for a rock person. Neither of those are NGs. But you never know what you're going to find in these places. It's not like exclusive to just that race or anything. Okay. I usually have problems finding stores in this game. This run has thrown, I think, 2 stores at me in each sector so far. That usually doesn't happen. And I don't have the money to be seeing all this potential, so I feel like it's just like an omen. And they're taunting me, like, look at, now that you're streaming it, look how fortunate you always are. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. That's dumb. It immediately moves into attack. Okay, we're gonna power off Pegasus. We're gonna power up Artemis because it's a faster charge. They're gonna go stealth. I won't be able to target them, and I won't be able to charge my weapons. I do not understand why them cloaking prevents me from charging my weapons. I should be able to charge my weapons regardless of what the enemy is doing. They're my weapons. Ugh. But now that it's visible, my weapons would have started charging regardless of what I targeted. It's not even about me like having a target for them to charge. They charge, and then I can tell them to fire whenever. So now that I got their shield down even a little bit, I'm just gonna focus on that. We can power off the missiles because the asteroids will the asteroids will outdamage them more than I could ever do. In fact, let's go for your engines. They'll have a harder time dodging these asteroids if they don't have engines. But now that they've built their shields back up even a little bit, I got it. Good. Let's see this offer. That's a bad offer. 3 fuel, 1 robot. I don't use robots. That's not a lot of scrap. I feel like I could get at least more scrap just killing them. So here we go. Asteroid did it for me. Look at that. 26 scrap. That's already more scrap. I was right. I still got a robot. I still got a fuel. It was worth destroying that ship. Yeah, we'll go here. In between the 2 stores. That's cool. That's nice. That's smart. Even though each individual NG is made up of trillions of nanomachines, their culture still revolves around traditional social interactions. A nearby station seems to be constructed for entertainment of passing NG travelers. Wait, this isn't... Oh, that was so lame. I read lore. I don't want to read lore. I want to chat. We'll go to this... I'm already kind of regretting going to this store. The NG can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NG Hive at this beacon are selling equipment just for that. Bars. FTL Jammer would be nice. Or, ooh, actually, yeah, that one's so much better. If I could sell anything, I would. I just don't have anything to sell you. I'm not selling my Pegasus, that's for sure. Yeah, these weapons need to stay. Can't afford none of this, y'all. Awful. I guess load up on missiles. I'm gonna need them. And one fuel. If I can't stack up on oh my god, a third sword. Ridiculous. Dang. When you ask a nearby station for aid, a friendly programmer gives you schematics for a drone. Huzzah! I'm never gonna use it. I might sell it. Ooh, I could sell this, and that's money. It's a boarding drone though? Ah, that's good stuff. Think about it. If I buy that's kind of worth it. A boarding drone is its own teleport thing. Like, I wouldn't have to buy it instant. Granted, I wouldn't be able to back it up, and I guess it would die if I didn't recall it. I don't know. I never had one. And NG's ship in the vicinity, seeing you jump in onto the T, immediately broadcasts its surrender. Subject goal: wealth. NG motivation: survival. Transfer of goods acceptable. Explain that I'm friendly or accept their offer of surrender. I am tempted to get their offer. Yeah, give me your offer. The NG obediently transfers over the goods and gets on their way. Money for nothing. My favorite type of money. My favorite place to send it. I could use better doors. Impeding intruder movement is kind of dope because they just have to like suffer the lack of oxygen for a bit. But upgrading that's nice too. I'm gonna hold off on upgrading anything. We'll check out this distress. You arrive at a smoldering NG research station. Its distress call unanswered, attacked by pirates or mantis most likely. There may be someone left alive, or something else of value left on board. We're gonna board the station. Your away team reports a wounded NG and a functioning drone schematic. Then someone yells. The station reactor is overloading, and they're running out of time. I think I'm gonna save the NG. Yeah. I need another person. The crew returns safely to the airlock with the injured NG, and you put some distance on the station before it blows. Look at him work. The NG, impressed by your crew, volunteers to join you. Welcome, Shelton. Shelton, my guy, you're gonna work the sensors. And be my floater. When I need something repaired, I'm gonna call Shelton to do it. Unless it's like Shields, then Bimamore. Man, that's a hard name. I'm gonna call you BB. Then BB's got it. I have some distance on the Rebel fleet, so I'm gonna go up. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of I've read this before. Hail them. As you hail the freighter, it advances, weapons bristling from its hull. It's a pirate ambush! Ambush these nuts, son! Oh, hold up. Yeah. Oh, so next thing I'm going to upgrade is my reactor because they don't have enough power to power everything in my ship at the same time. And that's powering itself. You'll notice now that I have a person working sensors, I can see the 2 people in their ship. If I could board their ship, I would. They just have 2 engineers, no medical. That would actually be a very easy kill for me to do. But I'm probably going to bust their ship trying. Because I can't teleport people over there. Although them having 2 NGs is very detrimental to me trying to bust up their systems, they're repairing them quite fast. You have made your point. We are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. No, that's kind of a shat offer, dude. I get more missiles waking up in the morning. We will not accept your surrender. Goodbye. I got more scrap. Still 2 missiles. See, I just got 2 missiles from saying no, from pressing 2. I was off the sell. Reactor power. Probably a little more reactor power, actually. Think about it. You know what? Nah. Blast doors. Subsystem upgrade. And you know what? Piloting. And you know what? Sensors. You know what? Every subsystem get a little something. So now I don't need sensors, man. I'm gonna have stronger doors instead. Doors are good for impeding enemy movement. They would then have to break the door first to get into medical, suffering the lack of option I will create on their ass. No doubt. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move into attack. They have a special kind of shield. I'm going to call it a super shield. No matter what I throw at it, it's going to absorb this much of damage. I don't know how much that is. But we're still going to throw stuff at it. I'm thinking, I wish I could tell how long this takes to charge in seconds. I understand, like, this bar needs to charge versus this longer bar needing to charge. But it would help me so much to just be like, oh, 15 versus 18? Bet. Yeah, make a call from there. We're going to flip that. Missiles and weapons, respectively. Missiles and lasers, respectively. Super shield down. We're going to go full laser on the shields. When you could save a missile, save a missile. I mean, you know. Okay. Got that one. Another good ship primed for boarding if I had the power to do it. I'd be making great money boarding these ships. I'm gonna try to kill that character here. Butters? Dead. Poor Butters. Dude, just surrender. What are you doing? Why are you suffering this fate? Hey, see? With the pirate ship disabled, your engines come online again. You salvage what you can from their ship. In a sense that I didn't need to blow them up. The 2 crew members died, so nothing's gonna happen on their ship. There's nobody to do anything. And I jacked their ass. Pause. You arrive at the long-range beacon. You already heard that one before. Someone's giving me an offer. You're not getting my fuel for parts, sir. Yeah, we out. I would be warning and then have to come back into the rebels, and I'm not doing that. Slug-controlled nebula. Yes, please. Let me show you what this nebula issue is about. Nebulas are all about disabled sensors. I don't know why. This nebula is home to the telepathic slugs. They'd sell their own slime for crates of scrap, but they much prefer to just take it. Because, you know, slugs are menacing. And I'm sure they would be in canon. Slugs, yo. Those are slugs. That's scary shit. Usually going through a nebula, which is this purpley cloud stuff, would slow down the rebel fleet, but this time the rebel fleet was prepared for the nebula in this sector, so it won't be as effective as a hiding spot. It will slow them down a little, it will make them take less progress overall when moving place to place, but not as much as it usually would. Definitely still less of progress than if you were at a non-nebula space like this one. The words didn't make sense for that, but I know the idea did. You get it. There are a number of small stations for travelers in the area, lit up by guiding lights and advertisements. Only slug ships are docked, so you decide it's better to avoid confrontation and steer clear. Cool. Next. Ducks in a row, please. A slug ship hails you. We've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look. As he signs off, your system shuts down and the crew teleports aboard from a nearby station. They don't look like engineers. They shut down my medical? Nerds. Okay. Where y'all at? Shoot a door so I know which one. Are y'all on? I don't see him attacking anything. Like usually the door they're attacking. Oh, they're attacking a system. Which system? My sensors. So there should only be two of them. I can hear two things happening. Let's get you and you. And we're gonna get you here and you here as backup. I forgot we're fighting a thing too. Ah! Right. I missed. Word? Word? Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Tagging Williams out. I want to send him to medical, but that ain't gonna help. You go drive the ship, I guess. Jump in. Jump over. Jump here. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna let him whack my shit again. Because I can't heal and bring him back into the fight. Which is weak sauce, by the way. Mr. Booger. Has head to medical for now. You know what? Get a weapons. What do? You're engines. Go engines. Tag in BD. Thanks, let's die. Yes, let's die. Thank you. Where are we? Good. They shouldn't be able to dodge as much now. Let's get you back on weapons, O'Regan. We'll take down those shields, please. Yeah. I heard hull damage to those shields. There should be like a vacuum. Ah, nerds. Nope, nope, nope. He will die from that fire. We're gonna vent the oxygen room and then fix it. So. That's fun. Open the door to the outside and the oxygen. The slug ship breaks apart and your systems return to normal. You collect what you can. 54 scrap? That's a lot of scrap, dude. And I deserve it. Y'all made that difficult for me. I believe the fire's out over there. But we don't have sensors because we're in a nebula, so I'd have to go over there to find out. And I might as well send my 2 engineers after I heal them. Everybody back to station, 662, go to medical. Fire something out, we can close all the doors, which is this one. And hopefully, oxygen in this room comes back soon, because Mr. Folk is taking needless damage. Oh, fun! It's not gonna come back, because there's no oxygen. Dang it, dang it, dang it. My oxygen system is critical, and I just left it there for a while. There we go. Power back on. And now it looks like, as long as the rooms don't have the diagonal lines, there's breathable air, and they should not be taking damage. So with breathable air looking everywhere, let's get back to it. Yo, what? Late night at 5 a.m.? Scared me a little bit, but yeah, keep doing you. Let's see, nah. If I added 2 power, I could have... Yeah, I want the burst layer and the Pegasus active at the same time. I think that's it. But I don't have enough power to make that happen just yet. Or I do, but I have to sacrifice all my engines. And that's not a good way to dodge stuff. And trust, I need to dodge stuff. I do see that I'm running low-ish on fuel. It should be something I look out for. Your sensor picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. I'm not reading this again. Hail them! 2 missiles, 2 rockets? No! Someone give me a good offer. Any offer's better than that shit offer. That was a shit offer, please. The Mantis attack ship here looks to have been herding slugs on their home turf. A rare test of honor for the mightiest Mantis crew. Weapons up! But I'm not... Okay, whatever. We'll fight, I guess. Actually, you know what? Can I take power from 1 and 1 to 2? Yeah. And we'll just let the burst laser charge. Actually, no, we'll shoot 1 burst laser off. Let's go for the shields. Why not? Where they at? They're indoors. Indoors. What the F? Did you get through my door that quick? Oh, you walked through when I walked through. Yeah, play. Nice. While Lincoln's doing that, someone drive. And we'll touch. Engines off with the medical bay. Get back on doors. Get back on weapons? Weapons. You have to be on weapons. Shit, I missed my step. Fire. Fire. Definitely on fire. Bring out my other guy. What even was that? What was that? Yeah. Why'd that be? The ship explodes. There's my reward. Okay. I feel like I'm getting screwed. Fire checks. Which I guess I should just vent the ship if I'm really worried about it. I guess I'm not taking any hull damage, so there shouldn't be a fire. Everybody do stasis except Sheldon. Go heal. Shelton. Everybody's back to their stuff, and we don't have engine power. Can I get to the store from... That's good. If I don't get money, I just won't go to the store. The nebula looks like it recently seen 2 ships exchange fire, with mutually assured destructive results. Wreckage drifts by your screens and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without a closer investigation. We're gonna investigate. No good. As you investigate the battlefield, your ship is pummeled by drift wreckage. Unable to detect anything of interest, you decide not to risk any further damage to your hold and prepare to jump. Boo! Boo! Waste of money. Waste of my time. Waste of my time and money. You arrive to find a small slug repair station. I'm not doing the extra S's. Greetings, traveler. Care for a fix-up? We could easily patch up some of that damage. Sure. As you dock with the station, your readers go haywire. EMP, put my engines down. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna have to turn off my engines. Actually, no. I can have engines on for now. That's good. And then I'm gonna mess you up. You didn't board? Stupid. Done. Now let's go for weapons. We only have 1 shield now. Oh, my blood's like way over. Way over. Is there anybody in there? I don't hear repair sounds. I I would like to get repairs. The slug ship breaks apart and your engines return to normal. You collect what you can. 47 scrap. That's what I can. Okay, yeah, that's can. Huh. Thinking about it. No, I need more power. First and foremost. And then even more power. And now I am all but at fully operation. I don't need to. But 3 missiles is strong. 3 missiles is game-breaking strong in my book. Ooh. Nebula hopping's keeping me in the sector without much pursuit, but at the same time I am spending quite a bit of fuel. Your senses are no match for Slug's telepathic abilities. A ship you can never saw coming opens fire from astern. I don't need to see it come. Can't charge my weapons without a target anyway, fam. That's how that's done, son. We shoot people here. Get shot. Get hot. Oh my god, how do they always hit my oxygen shit? Stop it. Why was that room lacking oxygen? Like so fast, why? No door open or nothing? No. You have bested us. Will you accept what is in our stores? No, because I did that one time and you're like, here you go. And it was like 3 scrap. No surrender. Y'all going down. Blame the people I met on a previous run for your demise. Ship explodes, leaving behind what they really had on deck. I'm sure they were gonna give it to me. Falsehoods. And other falsehoods. 30, please. But if I knew a store was right there, I probably wouldn't have done that. Dang it. I should do less upgrading spontaneous. I should do less spontaneous upgrading. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead. Stay off their radar. Try to engage. Chase them. They slip away. Fine. Another store? You're kidding me. What's up with all these stores? It's not unusual. No. It's not unusual. Nothing. This area of the nebula seems entirely empty until a slug transport and its escorts emerges suddenly from through the clouds, only to disappear again in a matter of seconds. Nothing? Okay. Golly, y'all. I'm playing with me. You cautiously approach a slug colony on a huge asteroid. It is a brave person who sets foot on the slug planet. It can take weeks to get the mucus out of your clothes, but there's business to be done. I can't afford nothing. Ain't no business here, boy. I'm broke. Broke if I broke. You ain't got it. And just forward to keep going. Jump again because I already been here. And we made it to the exit just in time. Long range beacon, you've heard it before, nothing else, let's go. I got no money, man. I'd rather have a rocket than this. The rock people are powerful and proud race. It is not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands, but don't count on it. Still don't know why those are weird rooms. Fill up the oxygen then. Why is it stuck at 94? What is that? Fine. I'm cool. I'm fine. I don't need that. Yeah, let's head to the store with no money. The captain of a rock freighter lost in the asteroid field hails you. Our coordinates led us here, but only death greets us. What must be, must be. Death to all. You power up your battle systems and wonder how long they've been stuck here. Yeah. Just let it be on some death. Nice. Did that hit? That shouldn't have hit. Oh, it does 2 damage, huh? Dang. Good laser. Hey. Like this song. What's this song? Like track. Not enough movement. Hey. That's a head bobber. 6 missiles, yes sir. Their system's suffering. The rock ship intends to make contact. Alien vessel, seashore attack. We will pay. I'm gonna accept their offer. But didn't they say they were ready to die? Isn't that why they were here? If we die, we die shit. And then they attacked me? How rude. You like I'm a nice person. No doubt, no doubt. Nice guy, nice guy. You are immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship's to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a little mercenary work? I'll listen to your offer. Some of our friends have taken to piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of their poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We will pay you well as long as you don't kill them all. Yeah, okay. Don't blow them up. They must be new to this. Ha! Yeah. To be sure not to wreck you too bad, let's switch to quicker fire weapons. And your weapons. You have good weapons. You have a lot of weapons. That's kind of worrisome. And they're charging kind of fast. Thank you. Let them live and return, sure. With the pirates dissuaded from their career path, you return with the settlement. You return to the settlement. Thank you. They returned to us before you did. I don't think we'll need this anymore. You sure won't, and I do need a firebomb. Thanks. E. Firebomb. Kill crew. Break systems. Firebomb. And I'm gonna upgrade my weapons because I legit need that now. With more power, I can activate the firebomb and my burst laser, or turn off the burst laser at 3 power. Oh, I only have 2 in the reactor though. Take out some from engines. Turn off the burst laser, put on the Pegasus. Now I have a 3-bomb sandwich. I don't need 3 bombs, so we're gonna turn off the firebomb and turn on the burst laser. I think that's a good loadout. That's a good roll up to the shop and tell everybody freeze. I don't have the money to make that shop worth it, especially since I would have to then travel back to a node I've already been to. We ain't doing that. I didn't like this track, did I? Skip. That was putting me to sleep. As a naturally warlike species with a few intergalactic diplomatic ties, the Rock people have garnered quite a reputation as fearsome pirates. You stumble across one of their ships as they promptly live up to the type. I would say hype, but okay, type. Said type. Homeboy is definitely trying to board my ship. So, Artemis, Burst Laser, Pegasus. And grab me these 4 dudes. And meet me at weapons. Actually, not. Drop 1 engineer, put another human in there. Engineers only do half damage in combat. That wasn't even my full barrage, dude. You're about to get shitted on. And you tried to attack me. How rude. Good job, Blooms. How'd everybody else take damage? I'm confused on that. What? Oh, did we get hit? We must have got hit. Rock people. Those are rock people. They have 1.5 as much health as humans do, and they're fireproof. So them stomping out this fire is nothing. But they will still die in the void of space, so this room should worry them. And I think most of us are healed up except Shelton. Forget what you do. Go here for now. Here. I think I just wait him out, but let's shoot those weapons. That should do damage, right? It's fire. Fire sucks. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful yet here. More power, please. Sorry to use my engines to their full potential. Everything that I can have power has power right now. In a sense that I don't have enough in my weapons to power 2 level 2 weapons. But at least one is, and that's more than enough for now. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire has gone out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Nah, we're just gonna get the survivors. And it's a rock guy, and he fixes stuff? Shut up. You pull up alongside the station and cut through their hull. You're able to rescue a few survivors, but many more are lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew, and you offload the rest on a nearby station. Welcome, Rockman Jones. Rockman Jones works shields. Rockman Jones repairs stuff faster. Who's on shields right now? You are off shield, sir. Rockman Jones better at shields than you are. Yeah. Save positions. Nice. That's pretty much a full crew for me. If I were to send out a fighting party, it might just be the rock dude, and I would crack replace probably like the door guy. You encounter a small craft with minimal propulsion. Its rock crew member explains that the rock homeworld is run on lies and propaganda that keep the populace in check, and that they want no part of it. Improved sensors, always use a blue option if you get it. It's something you get from having dope things in your ship. Show them to data suite. Yeah. The rock captain is impressed by the data you collect and agrees to stay with you until they find their footing in the galaxy. Banks. He does weapons. He does repairs. Who does my weapons right now? Banks is better at weapons than you. Get off of weapons. You are now my floater. Enjoy floating. Get on weapons, Banks. Rock people off with a little slower shit. You see it. Banks won't take his time. But they're fireproof. They have more health. It's good stuff. It's good travel. A new station to save. We go like. I really have no space for you, dude. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, switching songs. A loud thud resounds through the ship after jump completion. You've just stunted a rock fighter and he's already preparing to fire. Bars. Artemis. Burst laser. Pegasus. That's up 22 missiles, my goodness. Actually, hold off, Pegasus. Let's see if we just do this with Artemis. Where'd that bomb at though? Floater. Dang, I got my weapons. Oh, screw y'all. I wasn't gonna use Pegasus, but now it's just the only weapon I've charged. So, boom. Oh, okay, good. At least one of them hit. Their system's suffering. They've already said this. One robot, 27 scrap. That's not good enough. You gon' die. Float on back. Actually, nope. Crack replace. Go heal up while they handle this. That's it. You're getting missiles. $49 scrap, already better. Look at that. Power bars are pretty tempting, but I think I'm full power right now, so I should. Yeah, actually, nope. Save it. Because there's always going to be a store. Thank you. Think about it. I could go to the store now. This is probably going to be up to here, if not taking it over. But then I can go here. I feel safe enough. I'm not going to hire anyone. Ugh. Get out of here. I'm not going to read that. I'm not hiring anybody. Gross. Like I got money. I feel like I'll have just enough to get a teleporter system if they sell one. They do. That's great. I know I need 8 more, but we're going to sell something. The boarding droid's got to go. I won't be buying a drone control. I will be buying everything. And some fuel. Missile? Good. It's a good feeling to spend all my money. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. We're gonna destroy and loot the ship. They are pirates. F-pirates. You decide the pirate is not worth saving and fire a few volleys into their hull. Before you scrap the remains, another pirate ship flashes on your radar. Perhaps they saw your deed, or perhaps they want to claim the spoils for themselves. But for whatever reason, they're charging their weapons! I feel like that captured the proper gravitas that the game was going for. Ooh, 2-man rock crew. We have a 2-man rock crew. Here we go. We're gonna use that teleporter. Today's the day, son. Today's the day. Whew. Ha, I'm feeling. Whew. Ha, feels good. No? Okay. Now let's go ahead and take down your weapons then. I will not be nearly as threatened by your shields if I can just take down your weapons. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, keep the pressure on. I'm waiting for the weapons to go down first. Hey, you know what? No, I'm not. Back to shit. There's gonna be a bunch of rocks hitting each other. Yeah, that should last like 10 seconds. Or like the 20 seconds it's gonna take for that to charge back up so I can recall them. Let's do your engines. Now weapons. Stop shooting my ship. That's rude. Let me shoot your ship, but don't shoot that. You can be more useful. This side. Okay, let's get a quick missile out. And recall my troops. To the med bay with you two. Away. We merely request our lives. I could use 5 fuel. You know what? Today we're here for fuel. You're welcome. We out of here, baby. Long range scanner. 1 fuel for 4 missiles? Yeah, we're doing that. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. That's good stuff. Your ship is flooded with advertisement transmissions from nearby merchants as soon as you arrive at this beacon. You arbitrarily pick one to examine in detail. Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah. Next sector. Next sector. Pirate control. 2 jumps remaining until the last stand, which we're not going to see on this stream, and I am going to finish off live. This somewhat isolated region was thrown into chaos at the start of the rebellion. Even in peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now it houses a center of operations for countless pirate fleets. I can't. Well. And I've been reading for a while. My eyes are tired. My voice is especially tired. You see a small station nearby and feel the shudder of shots ringing through the ship. You can't be sure without sensors, but it seems like there may be intruders on the ship. Intruders on board? Yep. Oh, how are we not sure? They're right there. They're looking at me. Alright, so we're going to hide you 2 up here. And we're going to open these doors, open these doors, open these doors, and open this door. I'm going to hide you out in doors. Or, nope, we're going to hide you out over here. And in hindsight, I just gave him free reign. I should have done that. Oh, they're still in navigation. Okay. No, we need that open. Sorry. Ah! I'll go die. Okay. Send my 2 engineers, fix this stuff. Fill up my 2 engineers, and we'll be good to go. Return to me. This ain't a bad track. I'm vibing. The beacon has been placed too close to a super giant class M star. I gotta sneeze home. That was a 5er. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here, or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the dangers of the sun, moves in to engage. 2 people on board. I have 2 rocks. Rocks are gonna rock 'em, sock 'em robots. Especially if I take out the human now. Where? Oh, my oxygen is coming back. Okay, cool. Depower medical for the teleporter. Get them teleported onto the ship. Oh, super shield prevents teleporting. Of course it does. Silly me. I guess just attack. Attack areas. Great misses. Fantastic misses. Let's go for their weapon. That's a mean looking laser if they get hits on me. And I think they just got hits on me. Ooh, 7 missiles, yes. Recall. Oh, wait. It's on cooldown. Bye. Out. You have encountered a refugee ship. I've read it. Hail him. I gain 9 fuel and I lose a robot part? Thank you. Thank you. These are the deals I will do. The game knew the whole time. I just had to hang in there. So me forgot to power on the medical stations. Get more power. I shouldn't have to choose between the two. We're liking this song. The end is far. Yeah. Oh dang, if I could heal to full health from here, I'd get that achievement I was looking for. Yeah, good luck. Dang, I would have to I would need so much money that I don't have. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate team says advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational as you move into attack. I read that before. I read it again. I'm sorry. Pegasus, Artemis, and Burst Laser.
Tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Bars. Damn. Burst laser check, right? Surrender, what are y'all doing? Pirates, man, y'all crazy. Fuel, 29 scrap, that's fine, that's good, that's nice. Need a store now. Now that I need a store, never gonna find one. What's a store? Stores don't exist. Oh my god, asteroid field, that's so much worse. A pirate ship was lying in wait in this asteroid field. Immediately moves into attack. Okay, shields, weapons. One missile and I'm done. Or bomb. That missed, thank goodness. Oh man, that'd be the worst way to lose. Or laser. Laser's also a horrible way to lose. Or asteroid. You know, one touch, I'm down. I'm gone. Yo, I keep pausing because I want to see the death blow coming. Do I already had this song liked? I do. Great song. Liked track. Except, get those missiles, get out of here. Yeah. Good thing I check ahead, because you could corner yourself and had to backtrap, and that shit ain't worth it. Thank you. Now I just need enough money. Even if I don't have enough money, I might sell stuff to fully heal, but I'm good. Oh, yes. 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 Chivos. Hey. Unlocks. Unlocks. Unlocks make the world go round. Look at that. That's such a bounce back. I was really ready to give up on this run at some point. I got full crew. Decent stat. Not full good. I still need cloaking. I'm going to lose if I don't get cloaking. These are like facts. But to come back from such odds. I was almost out of fuel. Not a problem. I always had missiles. Always had missiles. 1 HP to full though? All at once? Soon after arriving in the system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we have to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. I'm gonna murder you then. Nothing personal. Murder's personal. I'm gonna murder you. You show me them shields, bro. Shields. Do I already have this song liked? No? Like it. Vibin'. Or not, sucker fools. You're a little late with the invisibility there. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it. Why is it making that noise? Ugh. Let's try to kill those guys. Didn't work. Let's try to kill those guys. Nice. Looks like they want to surrender. 4 fuel robot. No, we're not going to accept that. Hopefully they pirate up and actually no, if they offered a bribe, it would have been higher now, but they didn't. So weapons. And your engines. Engines have dodge chance. I want less of that, please. Your face. Whole shine. They got cloak weapons because they're able to charge them as they cloak. Therefore, they only need to cloak for a second or two, and it makes it all the better. You're done, bitch. 41 scrap, look at that. Missiles instead of robot parts? Yeah. This is why we merc. I feel like I could use more engines, but I will eventually need 3 shield barriers. That's more true. Long range scanner. Sell all my drone parts, please. You want more? 12. I'm not gonna read the thing. I'm selling drone parts. That's what I mean. You saw it. It happened. So close. I don't have a full crew. I could have one more person. If I had a mantis right here, ooh wee, I would be set. Results uncontrolled or slug-controlled nebula? A slug-controlled nebula will be harder for the rebel fleet to fly through. The slugs developed an ocean planet where their ability to telepathically sense another organism was more important than sight. Today, they use this ability to navigate unfettered in the depths of the nebulas they inhabit. Oh, I'm tired. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. This is my map. I was gonna, make it do stuff. But I'm tired, I'm hungry, and reading will do that to you. Thanks for coming back. I don't know what I'll be playing Wednesday. It might be this. This is one of the few games, very few games, that excite me to play. I can't get excited for like Scarlet Nexus, but I just play it because I got it through Humble Bundle, I'm pretty sure. Beat Elden Ring, which was I think the last game. Nope, I beat Neo 1 in IOH, and I find Neo 2 way too hard. Way too hard. So I just kind of stopped playing and sipped it out for Scarlet Nexus. I guess I needed a break from Soul-Z combat. I can't really call it Souls-like if it's not, that's Souls-like. They got different kind of dodges and stuff. It's different. Catch me Wednesday. Again, don't know what I'm playing, but just watch it.